everyone, the Beard Baron here today with a video on what to tell your barber when it comes time for a trim. Now to start this off, I've gotten so many messages and comments over the course of the years, and it's always the horror story of losing your beard due to a bad trim. And it's like kind of one thing for you to be responsible for, messing up a trim and things going wrong, but it's even worse when you give your beard over to someone else for a trim and they just obliterate it. So we're going to cover some real simple things today about what to tell your barber if you need a trim. And I should preface this by saying that in over, maybe 15 years, I've never had a barber actually trim my beard. And I always tell guys, and I tell you guys all the time, the sooner you learn to trim your own beard, the safer it's going to be in the long run. You'll learn your beard better, you know what to do, how it responds to trimming. But if you must get your beard trimmed by a barber, we're going to cover what to do today. First things first, you should have a working relationship with your barber. I would highly advise against just walking to some barber shop, sitting down in a chair of a barber you have no idea who they are or what they're about, and saying, I need a trim. That it has disaster written all over it. So I always suggest having a working relationship with your barber. Now this could be a matter of a couple of months, few months, but you feel comfortable, you have a nice rapport with your barber, you feel like you can go back and forth and be able to feel comfortable explaining what you actually want. And when you explain what you want in a trim, you always want to be as detailed as possible. The words that should never come out of your mouth are, just give me a trim. Because at that point, everything is up for interpretation, and a barber's interpretation of a trim versus what you think is a trim can be wildly different. Now this past week I was sitting down with my barber. Shout out to Rick. I've been with Rick for a while now. I've only had about 3 barbers in my life when I've had this large of a beard, and none of them have ever touched it trim-wise. But the one thing I do have my barber do is the sidelines that run from my earlobe down the side of my neck. It's the only thing they do. And I maintain those lines during the course of the week, so it's no mystery of what they're supposed to actually cut with the trimmers. That's all they've ever done to me. Now I talked to Rick and I said, Rick, now what is the best way for someone to come in and ask for a beard trim? And he says 9 out of 10 times the best thing you can do is present a picture. Now this goes not even for beard trims, but for your hair, any kind of styling, any kind of changes that you want to do with your personal appearance. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and it's so true when it comes to a trim. So it's easy as just finding something on your phone, show it to your barber, and say, hey, I want one of these. Wait a second, that's not right. That's a man playing a fire extinguisher. You show your barber something like this, and you don't have to commit to the whole entire look. Obviously, if you're not following the Beard Baron on Instagram, definitely head on over there now. You don't need to say, I want this whole entire look. You could say, oh, I really like how the sideburns are kept, or how low they are at what point, or I like the line on the side, like the lines here, or I like the kind of length in the chin. You don't have to show a picture that encompasses the whole entire thing that you want. You can just pinpoint different aspects, but you want to be clear about that. You don't want to show a picture and be like, hey, I want to look like this guy, and then just leave it up to interpretation. You want to be very specific about the key areas of the beard that you're looking to replicate. Now keep in mind, a barber can't add hair. So once it's gone, it's kind of gone until it grows back. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're leaving up into interpretation of the barber saying, oh, well, I think I get what he's talking about. Be very clear. Point to the picture. Say, these are the kind of sideburns I want. This is the kind of length I want. This is what my mustache to look like. These are where I want the lines. This is where I don't want the lines. The more you can present with the picture and with clarity of what you're asking for, the better chances you're going to get exactly what you want. And that is what you want. It's exactly what you want. It sounds like a Spice Girls song. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So it's really that simple, guys. Be very clear, be very direct, be outspoken. If you're in the middle of a trim and you've got kind of like this, hey, what's this guy doing? And this is not something I think that I'm asking for. Please speak up before the barber commits to doing something to your beard. Your beard will love you for it, you will love it for you, and for a barber, they love this. They want you to be very clear about what you want. They're trying to give you what you want. And the thing is if you give up to interpretation, some barbers are more heavy-handed than others. My barber, Rick, for example, he's very light-handed. He doesn't want to give someone that they don't want for a haircut or a beard trim or a lineup or anything like that, so he goes conservative. Where some barbers, they'll go full-on trim mode and they'll just go beast mode on you and just next thing you know, you have no hair anywhere? I'm just looking out for you guys' beards. Hope this is a help to you. Hopefully you can forge that relationship with your barber to make sure that you're getting the exact thing you want. And as always, guys, I encourage you, The sooner you learn to trim your own beard, the better off you're going to be with it for years and years to come. Go to the barber, you don't have to even worry about it. It's not even a thought. But then again, if you've got a great working relationship with your barber, they know exactly what you want, go back every single time and have them trim your beard. Simple as that. There's some really talented barbers out there, guys. Definitely ask around. My guy, Rick, it's my little secret. Not my little secret. That was weird. Rick is not my secret. There's a ton of great barbers out there, guys, who are very skilled at trimming beards. That's not to say that all barbers are like that, but there's a ton of them out there, very skilled, very talented. Ask around, ask for recommendations. If you know a guy who's got a great beard and you say, who's local, you say, hey, do you trim your beard or does someone else do it for you? And say, hey, my barber does it. There you go. You're moving on, forge a relationship. It's the best thing you can do. And as always, guys, show a picture. This goes for your head hair, beard, mustache. The more visual information you can get to your barber while properly explaining what you want, the more success you're going to have. And that's what you want. So I love you guys. I'm just looking out for you because I get these messages all the time about butchered beards from trims. We're trying to cut that down. So hopefully you guys, this has been a really good message for you, good video. Leave some likes, comments, subscribe. Make sure that you follow all the links down below, social media. Reach out, say, hey, hello, what's up? Love hearing from you. I'll talk to you soon, but until then, take care.